Okay, guys, I just sat through the movie Battleship. Oh my gosh. I watched it for work, and oh my gosh, guys, it's so bad. It's like I want to disband the Navy and replace it with something else bad. Oh, my head hurts. Okay, so we open up on these two guys in a bar. One's a clean cut blonde guy, obviously, the straight man to our main character, who's the long-haired rebel guy, and life going nowhere. Sees this girl, blonde girl, very pretty, decides to hit on her, and all she wants is a chicken burrito, which just sounds gross. Like I know it's probably delicious, but it just sounds gross. Uh, so she, she she tells him she'll give him the time of day if he goes gets her a chicken. So he breaks into a convenience store and steals a chicken burrito and gets arrested. Doesn't even get it to the girl. Gets arrested, but there's no consequence. The next scene, he's in a bathtub full of ice for some reason, and his brother's, "You're such a screw up, and you're living in my apartment. Rah, you're joining the Navy. Rah, with me. Rah, Navy. That's my commanding officer's daughter you were hitting on, so you have to join the Navy now." Because we have to get you in the Navy somehow for this movie to make sense. So our main character is now in the Navy, and undisclosed short amount of time, somewhere in a year, maybe two, and he's risen to the office of lieutenant, or even maybe lieutenant commander. I can't remember, and I'm not going to rewatch this movie. So in a year, he's climbed 17 or 18 ranks. Uh, and now he's trying to ask the Liam Neeson's character, the girl's father, his commanding officer, for her hand in marriage. And Liam Neeson, in a completely unrelated scene, unrelated dialogue, is kicking him out of the Navy after the exercises that they're going on because he rose in the ranks too fast. He's too good at doing Navy. Yeah, so basically, because of some bull crap, Liam Neeson tells him that he's not fulfilling his potential, even though he's become a commanding officer in record time. Uh, well, I don't know if it's record time. I don't know Navy record, but seriously, a ridiculously fast climb for us to believe in the movie anyway. When they're out on the war games and the alien crap that the one guy said, the quote from, or he didn't even quote him, he paraphrased Stephen Hawking's explaining that if aliens ever came here, it would be like Cortez coming to the Americas or Columbus coming to the Americas, and we'd be the Indians this time. Uh, Without giving him credit. That's the part that ticks me off. Like I don't particularly like the quote. I think it's apt, but I don't think an alien race is going to be coming. But we'll see. Uh, if it comes to that. But overall, just an atrocious movie, guys. Plot holes everywhere, just everywhere. We can't. We can barely hurt the guys. Barely. Like our guns, and we're losing 3 ships to their every half a ship. Uh, Basically, if this movie was like the board game, the humans would be a 3-year-old playing against a 35-year-old who just shot the board with an anti-tank round. There's no way we could have won. But because of bull crap, we do. Rihanna's in it. Very pretty. Had no idea who she was until I watched this movie, complained, and my friend told me. So, Very pretty, by the way. I've heard some of her music. Do I think she should be in a movie? No. Sadly, she was one of the better actors in the movie. Uh, Still, not a great performance. Maybe she's been in other things and is better, but I don't know. I think everybody in this movie was in other things that were better. Overall, it feels like someone wrote a crappy sci-fi movie and put the Navy in it so that they could tie Battleship to it. Uh, yeah. Liam Neeson's total screen time under 3 minutes, and frankly, he was the only thing good about it. The whole thing comes with we win when we blow up our own communications system because their communication satellite was destroyed on entry to Earth. And so, why is it when an alien race comes, everything about their stuff has to be a completely different element that we've never seen before? It's not on the periodic tables. Does physics act differently on different planets? Like, why would they have so much more of this material that's completely alien? And yes, I get because it's alien and that, but why would it not be on the periodic table? Like, do they not have titanium? Do they not have alloys or elements on their planet that would be on our periodic table? No, they're aliens, so it has to be a completely different element. Planets aren't made of the same stuff. Oh, it's just bad, guys. Don't waste your time. The girls are very pretty, but that's about it. Look up pictures of the girls. Uh, it was so Bayian that I actually had to look up who was the director, and the director was, oh shoot, I had it here. Give me a second. It was Peter. Oh, well, I lost it. Uh, okay, we'll come back to that. But they had a mind meld thing that the guy did to pass on information, but it was choppy and bad. The shaky cam is bad. It's predictable. Like, we had to get the battleship that was out of commission in there. And then we got all the old guys to pilot the thing because America. Yeah. And so I I know it was in the wake of Transformers, but this movie is so Bayian that I cannot believe that Michael Bay isn't tied to it in any way. He's not a producer, he's not a director, he is not tied into it in any discernible way. And that scares me a little. Oh, guys, it's such a bad movie, and I'm trying to find that director's name so that we can blacklist him and never have him make another movie. Give me a second. My IMDb shut on me, and oh, it. Guys, okay. Peter Berg. The director was Peter Berg. Let's see what else he was in. Okay. Like 9 minutes in. We need some help here. Peter Berg, an American actor, director, writer, and producer. Shoot. Known for Lone Survivor, Friday Night Lights, Collateral, and Battleship. Hancock, uncredited. Oh, yeah, let's see. Yeah, Hancock, The Kingdom, Friday Night Lights, The Rundown. These were good movies. WTF, man? Why'd you have to crap out a Bayian clone? So, overall, Battleship, skip it. Heck, you could probably even skip my review of it. 10 minutes in to just tell you that this is the crappiest movie I've ever seen. Well, that's not true. I've seen a lot of crappy movies. This is the crappiest movie I've seen recently. I knew it was going to be bad. I assumed it was going to be bad. Work made me watch it. And it is a POS.